another season finale, South Park,
Yeah.
happened this week, and I guess it's kind of good that they kind of coincided with each other.
Yeah.
As Dirk Gently, I'm meaning. But anyway, so this episode of South Park was called The End of Serialization as We Know It.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm hoping what that title means is that they are going to go back to that weekly storyline. Not necessarily have a last time on South Park and then, pick right up where it left off with every episode, but have kind of a different adventure every episode, or maybe some two-parters in there. But
the Imagination Land trilogy of episodes, that type of thing.
But basically, Kyle gets in touch with Gerald, or Gerald gets in touch with Kyle.
Well, because Kyle starts to troll people.
Right. And he starts to troll people to like overload the troll trace servers or whatever, and to create like all the energy. You talk about it. You start talking about it, because it's been a while since I've watched it. I only watched it once.
And I happened to like catch it. I was just watching Comedy Central, and that episode happened to come on. I was like, well, I guess now I don't have to watch it on my DVR.
Right.
So I'll just watch it here. So I don't remember as much of it either. But at the very beginning of the episode, Kyle is starting to do his trolling thing. Because he's like, I've got to do
Mom's
something.
locked in the closet.
Yeah, Mom's locked in the closet.
Her tits are sweating.
He and Ike are trying to troll people. They're trying to get a concerted trolling effort. And so he's he FaceTimes.
He's Skyping all the other.
He FaceTimes Token and he says, "Okay, what can I say on the NAACP website that's gonna piss everyone off?"
Right.
And Token's like, Beyonce's just okay. Or something dumb like that.
Yeah. And meanwhile, Cartman, Butters, and Heidi are still at SpaceX.
Yeah. And Heidi has solved the energy problem.
And they've come up with this mass of energy.
Yeah.
And Cartman's had another vision.
Yeah.
That instead of living peacefully and, the life that he wants on Mars, only the women will be living like that, and the men will be kept underground in the common mine.
And milked for their semen.
Milked for their semen and their jokes. Because women aren't funny, according to Cartman now.
No, but women are funny. But are they? Is there even a 16th of you that doesn't believe that? And if there is, you have to admit that I might be right.
I'm glad that they did the little Denmark song again in this one. Every episode I've been watching, I'm like, are they going to sing the song again? And they did it a little bit. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, really, there's a showdown between Gerald and the main Dane.
Yeah.
And
they're trying to figure out exactly whether this is funny or not.
Right.
Which I think is such a great meta commentary on this serialization of episodes entirely.
Really, is this season funny or is it not? And really, and I've said it before, I thought it really lost steam after the election.
Yeah, it really did.
I do think the Mr. Garrison Donald Trump stuff is funny.
Yes, it is.
But I mean, honestly, I mean, and I'm old school, dude. I've been watching South Park since it came out when I was in high school.
Since it started, yeah.
I want just, contained episodes. That's really what I want more than anything else.
Honestly,
and I'm thinking that's the direction they're going to go.
And what have we had? I guess 2 full seasons of them doing this.
Yeah, like with the PC principle and all that kind of stuff. And you had a lot of two-parters, and you had
you had kind of ongoing storylines and stuff in previous seasons, but most of the time it wasn't, like this season has been, an entire serialized season. But and so it's been maybe 5 years since we had a straight up week to week just random stuff happening in the episodes. I guess I would like to see a season like that again.
Return to form.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I really don't have a whole lot to say about this episode except for what was they shut down. Okay, yeah, all right, okay. Now I remember what they did. They shut down the internet. They somehow managed to get that ball of energy that Heidi had
somehow conducted into the internet
and it
through
shuts
all
down,
of the trolling that's going on,
and it shuts down
and
all
it
the internet.
Shuts down the
right
internet.
as Sheila Broflovsky's trying to look up Gerald.
Yeah,
but she looked up Ike beforehand, and he was
saw
clean.
that he was clean.
So
yes.
he's been redeemed.
Yes,
at this point. But and she's about to find out about Gerald, but then the internet shuts down. So she's none the wiser.
So it's gone.
Right.
The entire internet is gone.
The entire internet's gone.
Everyone's search and email history, it's all gone.
Yeah. And I like
clean slate,
right.
honestly. That
might be kind of what they're going for the series. They're like, look, we're gonna do a clean slate and we're gonna start over.
Exactly.
Maybe we'll see Kenny back. And maybe he'll die in every episode.
That would be great.
I would love that.
Yeah.
Remember Kenny?
I remember Kenny.
You know, remember South Park?
I remember when Kenny died.
Maybe that was the whole point of the member berries. Like, remember how South Park used to be? And it's not that it's bad now. It's not that South Park is bad. It's just not the same. Mm-hmm. And, you know, I understand that TV shows are going to be like that. And especially after, you know, they've been on for like 20 fucking seasons, man. So, you know, it can get stale. But that was always the thing about South Park with me is that, you know, no matter how much I think that, you know, as soon as I think that they can't be any more shocking than they are, they come out with something even crazier.
Yeah. And that's how it used to be.
Right.
And with their serialized stories, it just, like, they do pretty, you know, horrifying and, you know, abjectly hilarious stuff.
Right.
But at the same time, they are limited to the constraints of the serialized story. They can't tell those individual one-off stories anymore.
Right. Well, now maybe they can. But anyway, fresh, clean slate.
Fresh, clean slate.
The end of serialization as we know it.
And the first email sent
was by some old dude.
Yeah. And it was a picture of his dick.
Sent a picture of his dick because it's hilarious.
I sent him a picture of my dick and called him a fag.
Yeah. And that was it.
And that was the end of the episode.
And that's the end of the season. Anything else you want to say about South Park before we...
I guess I'm with you. I hope that this is a clean slate. I hope they come back next season even stronger.
Well, you know, I've said in the last couple of episodes that I think that... there's some things that they've said in the episodes, and with the title of this last one, would lead me to believe that they are going to go back to the old formula.
Yeah. Here's hoping.
Here's hoping.
Here's hoping that next season is even better than the first half of this season was.
Yeah, and can we get a season with more than 10 episodes?
I don't know that we can make that happen.
Well, you know what to do, folks.
Email Matt and Trey.
Start trolling them.
Send them pictures of your dicks. Call them fags.
Yeah. All right. Let's get into the meat of this episode.